Meet Mosi. He's a little boy with a big dream. Music is his everything. From sunrise to sunset, Mosi hums and taps. He finds rhythm in everything he sees. The birds chirping, that's a melody to him. The wind in the trees, that's nature's symphony. Mosi's fingers are always moving, always creating beats. His village is small but full of life. Everyone knows Mosi as the boy who can't stop moving to his own beat. His friends laugh and dance along. Even the grumpy old man next door can't help but smile when Mosi passes by. Mosi's joy is infectious. It spreads through the village like wildfire. Mosi's parents worry sometimes. They want him to focus on his chores. But they can't deny the sparkle in his eyes when he talks about music. Mosi dreams of being a great musician one day. He wants to play for kings and queens. He imagines his music bringing joy to people all over the world. Every night, Mosi falls asleep to the sounds in his head. He dreams of drums and flutes and strings. In his dreams, he can play any instrument. He wakes up each morning eager to make those dreams real. Mosi knows that one day his music will change the world. He just doesn't know how soon that day will come. One sunny afternoon, Mosi decides to explore the forest. He's looking for new sounds to add to his music. The forest is thick and green. It's full of chirping birds and rustling leaves. Mosi's feet crunch on twigs and leaves as he walks. He's never been this deep in the forest before. Suddenly, Mosi hears something strange. It's a faint thumping sound. Thump, 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 thump. It's like a heartbeat, but deeper. Mosi follows the sound. He pushes through bushes and climbs over fallen trees. The thumping gets louder and louder. Mosi's heart races with excitement. Finally, Mosi reaches a small clearing. In the center, he sees something amazing. It's a drum, but not just any drum. This drum is old and weathered. It's covered in strange symbols. The drum seems to glow with a soft light. Mosi can hardly believe his eyes. The thumping sound is coming from the drum itself. Mosi approaches the drum slowly. He's both excited and a little scared. As he gets closer, the thumping gets faster. It's like the drum knows he's there. Mosi reaches out to touch it. As soon as his fingers brush the surface, a warm feeling spreads through his body. He knows this is no ordinary drum. This is the start of a big adventure. Mosi gently picks up the drum. It feels warm in his hands. Suddenly, a deep voice booms out. "Hello, young one," the voice says. Mosi nearly drops the drum in surprise. He looks around, but there's no one else in the clearing. The voice is coming from the drum itself. "Don't be afraid," the drum says. "Its voice is kind and wise. I've been waiting for someone like you." Mosi can hardly believe what's happening. He's holding a talking drum. The drum tells Mosi that it's very old. It has been waiting for centuries for the right person to find it. And that person is Mosi. The drum explains that it has magical powers. It can teach Mosi the secrets of music, but not just any music. This is music that can change the world. Music that can make plants grow and rain fall. Music that can heal the sick and bring joy to the sad. Mosi listens with wide eyes and an open heart. "Are you ready to learn?" the drum asks. Mosi nods eagerly. He can't wait to start. The drum begins to teach him. It shows him how to find the rhythm of the earth. It teaches him melodies older than time itself. Mosi's fingers fly over the drum's surface. He feels the magic flowing through him. This is the beginning of something amazing. Days pass, and Mosi spends every free moment with the talking drum. He sneaks out to the forest whenever he can. The drum is patient and kind. It teaches Mosi things he never imagined. He learns about the music of the stars and the songs of the wind. The drum shows him how to listen to the heartbeat of the earth. Mosi practices hard. His fingers sometimes hurt, but he doesn't mind. He knows he's learning something special. The drum tells him stories of ancient times. It speaks of great musicians who could make mountains move with their music. Mosi listens in awe. He dreams of being able to do the same one day. As Mosi learns, he starts to change. He hears music in everything now. The laughter of his friends becomes a joyful melody. The sound of the river is a soothing lullaby. Even the grumpy old man's grumbling sounds musical to Mosi now. He sees the world in a whole new way. The drum warns Mosi that with great power comes great responsibility. Music can heal, it says, but it can also harm if used wrongly. Mosi promises to use his new skills only for good. He wants to help people with his music. Little does he know his chance to do just that is coming soon. Section 5. A Village in Crisis. While Mosi is learning from the drum, trouble is brewing in the village. The rains have not come, the crops are dying, the river is drying up, people are worried and scared. They don't know what to do. The village elders hold meetings every day, but they can't make the rain fall. Mosi notices the change in his village. The laughter he used to hear is gone. People walk with their heads down. Even the birds seem to sing less. Mosi's parents are worried too. They talk in hushed voices about what will happen if the drought continues. Mosi feels helpless. He wishes he could do something. The talking drum senses Mosi's sadness. "What troubles you, young one?" it asks. Mosi tells the drum about the drought. He explains how everyone in the village is suffering. The drum is quiet for a moment. Then it says, "Perhaps it's time to use what you've learned." Mosi's heart beats faster. Could he really help? The drum reminds Mosi of the ancient musicians who could make rain fall. "You have that power now," it says. Mosi is scared. What if he fails? What if he can't do it? The drum encourages him. "Believe in yourself," it says. "Believe in the music." Mosi takes a deep breath. He knows what he has to do. Section 6. Mosi's plan to help. Mosi carries the talking drum back to his village. He's nervous but excited. He knows he has to try to help. When he reaches the village square, he sees a crowd. The village elders are talking about the drought. Everyone looks worried and scared. Mosi takes a deep breath and steps forward. "I can help," Mosi says. His voice shakes a little. The villagers turn to look at him. Some laugh. How can a little boy help? But Mosi's parents see the determination in his eyes. They encourage him to speak. Mosi tells everyone about the talking drum. He explains what he's learned. At first, no one believes him. A magical talking drum, it sounds like a child's story, but then the drum speaks. Its deep voice booms out across the square. Everyone gasps. The drum explains that Mosi can use music to bring rain. The villagers listen in amazement. The village elder steps forward. He looks at Mosi with kind eyes. "If there's even a small chance this could work, we must try," he says. The other villagers nod in agreement. They're willing to try anything now. Mosi feels a mix of relief and fear. He knows it's all up to him now. Can he really make it rain? Section 7. The Power of Music Unleashed. Mosi stands in the center of the village. Everyone gathers around him. The talking drum gives him final instructions. "Remember everything you've learned," it says. "Feel the rhythm of the earth. Listen to the song of the sky. Let the music flow through you." Mosi nods. He's ready. Mosi starts to play. His fingers move across the drum's surface. The sound is unlike anything the villagers have ever heard. It's deep and powerful. It seems to come from the earth itself. Mosi closes his eyes. He feels the music in his bones. He plays faster and faster. As Mosi plays, strange things start to happen. The wind picks up. Leaves swirl around Mosi. The ground seems to vibrate with the beat of the drum. The villagers watch in awe. They can feel the power of the music. It fills them with hope. Some start to sway to the rhythm. Others join in, clapping and singing. Mosi plays for hours. He doesn't get tired. The music gives him strength. The drum glows brighter and brighter. The sky grows dark. Clouds gather overhead. The villagers hold their breath. Could it be? Suddenly there's a flash of lightning, a loud clap of thunder, and then finally rain begins to fall. Section 8. Rain returns to the village. The first drops of rain fall softly, then more and more. Soon it's pouring. The villagers cheer and dance in the rain. They can't believe their eyes. Mosi has done it. He's brought the rain. Mosi keeps playing, his fingers flying over the drum. The rain matches his rhythm, falling in perfect time with the beat. The dry earth soaks up the water. Plants seem to perk up instantly. The river starts to flow stronger. Everyone is laughing and crying at the same time. They're soaked to the skin, but they don't care. This rain means life for their village. It means their crops will grow. It means they will survive. Mosi's parents rush to hug him. They're so proud. The village elder pats Mosi on the back. "You've saved us all," he says. Mosi is tired, but happy. He can hardly believe what he's done. The talking drum speaks again, this time so everyone can hear. It praises Mosi for his bravery and skill. The rain continues all night. By morning, the village is transformed. Everything is green and fresh. The river is full again. The crops are already looking healthier. The villagers gather to thank Mosi. They want to hear more of his magical music. Mosi is happy to play for them. He knows now that his music really can change the world. Section 9, a community united. In the days that follow, the village changes. The rain has done more than save the crops. It has brought the people together. Everyone works side by side to replant and rebuild. There's a new sense of unity. Mosi's music is at the heart of it all. He plays every day, and the villagers sing along. The talking drum becomes a village treasure. It sits in a place of honor in the square. Mosi visits it often to learn more. The drum is always happy to teach. It tells Mosi that he has only scratched the surface of what music can do. There's so much more to learn. Word spreads about Mosi and his magical music. People come from far and wide to hear him play. They bring sick people for him to heal with his music. They ask him to bless their crops. Mosi does his best to help everyone. He never forgets what the drum taught him about responsibility. The village prospers. The crops grow tall and strong. The river flows full and clear. But more than that, the people are happy. They sing and dance more than ever before. Music fills the air from morning to night. Mosi's joy has spread to everyone. The village becomes known as the most musical place in all the land. Section 10. Mosi's legacy and the drum's promise. Years pass and Mosi grows up. He becomes a great musician, just like he always dreamed. But he never forgets where it all started. He still visits the talking drum every day. They're the best of friends. Mosi teaches others what he's learned. He wants to share the magic of music with everyone. The village becomes famous for its music school. Children come from all over to learn from Mosi. He teaches them to listen to the earth and play from their hearts. Some of his students go on to do amazing things with their music. They heal the sick, bring rain to dry lands, and spread joy wherever they go. Mosi often thinks back to that day in the forest when he first found the drum. He's grateful for the amazing journey it started. The drum tells him that it knew he was special from the start. "You had the music in your heart all along," it says. "I just helped you find it." As Mosi gets older, he wonders what will happen to the drum after he's gone. The drum assures him not to worry. "There will always be curious children like you," it says, "and I'll be here waiting to teach them." Mosi smiles. He knows the magic of music will live on forever. And somewhere out there, another child is about to start their own magical musical journey.